Okay, I was, I don't know if you can see that American flag blowing in the wind over there. Maybe if I pull up on it a little closer, I'll just kind of walk towards it. I don't know, I was listening to a podcast and video on that Podesta Pizza Gate thing. That's what they're kind of calling it, being that basically that Hillary Clinton's campaign advisor, is involved in child pedophilia. That's the claim that they're making. And based on the emails from WikiLeaks.org and and then apparently everything that was leaked to WikiLeaks was kind of done by the intelligence community. Okay. So basically you've got this guy involved in satanic rituals and now child pedophilia. There's talk about that. That's some sick shit, okay? At the very top levels of the United States of America. Fuck. That's disgusting. But you know what's even scarier? Is that those values that they portray themselves for are the very same values that behind closed doors represent some very hideous goings on. That's pretty fucking spooky, isn't it? Isn't that kind of creepy? It's just fucking me that gets creeped out by shit like that? I mean, just as a man, I'm thinking, fuck, I gotta do way more than this. I mean, fuck. Well, how many of them are there? If it's her right-hand man and she knew about it, fuck, she had to have known about it the whole time, okay? Maybe she's doing the same stupid, sick shit. Fuck. Evil, okay? Anyway, where was I going with that? Yeah, that, she's involved in all that shit. Well, how many other senators and judges and attorneys and, oh, fuck, man, police officers, fuck, all kinds of people from all different walks of life that are involved in that sick fucking shit. And those values that are, that they soundboard, how they create a second class, or third class, fourth class, fifth class, sixth class of gender, when there's only two genders, okay? And they're trying to divide that into further subcomponents without looking at the root causes behind homosexual behavior, okay? Most of the gay community that call themselves that are sexual molestation victims or horrific abuse victims, physical abuse, psychological abuse even. Fuck, all kinds of forms of we're talking torture here, serious mental anguish here. Physical anguish. Nobody wants to address that. Well, you don't have these elements in other societies. They're not all the same. Denmark, Sweden, Norway. You don't have the same kind of sick perversions taking place within their society. So what's different about their society compared to ours? There's an unwillingness to look at this from this angle because they've created this other class of people over here. They've subdivided, I don't know, some insane construct that they're trying to maintain, and denying that those people are engaged in that behavior as a result of horrific trauma that's happened to them. And you know, when they talk among themselves, they'll admit it. You know, they're not going to tell you or me about it. I don't care. I already know. I've seen it time and time and time and time again. And fuck PhDs, okay? You guys are walking around with your fucking heads up your asses. Fuck you people. You're just as much as part of the problem because you can't do a little bit of fucking deductive reasoning. Well, what's your perception? Fuck. No wonder things are so fucked up. You're listening to those fucking idiots. You know, root causes of behavior. It's not that fucking hard to figure out. Gee, this thing happened to them, fucked their mind up, and now they're acting like that. Wow. Hey, now maybe it doesn't explain everybody, but it explains a whole lot of them. And I think if you were to really take a very close, honest look at what this society is doing, there's a total unwillingness to welcome that truth. Because they want to keep that separate class because they're all engaged in that sick, twisted, fucked up behavior. That's why. And it's their own fear and shame of confronting that within themselves. Because they're scared of themselves. Or what somebody's going to call them. Or what somebody else might think of you. Rather than looking at what's going on. You know, it's kind of like, you know, and hey, and if Uncle Billy got a hold of them, right, and molested them and fucked their minds up, they don't want anybody to know about Uncle Billy or Uncle Juan or Uncle, you know, it doesn't matter what nationality. I'm just throwing that out there. There's that social stigma that you don't want to deal with it. You don't want anybody to know about that within your family, so they don't talk about it. So rather than confront this and get down to the real root causes and core issues, we fuck around and you got people engaged in all kinds of twisted shit. Perversions of human nature, of our own psyches as a result of these kinds of things that happen to us. Fuck, I know a lot of guys have dated a lot of women have had that happen to them. You know, it's pretty... Unfortunately, there's a lot of sick dynamics to our culture to where this has been so commonplace. And now you have it at the highest levels of government. Is it any goddamn wonder? Really? Is it any fucking wonder? Never occurred to anybody that maybe those sick fuckers are trying to, like, create for themselves a pool that they can pull from to satisfy their own warped fucking psyches? Wow, we just live in a really sick fucking place. God damn. I can't even believe I gotta fucking say shit like this. Or even think it's offensive to me. Really, a burden to my heart, really. And burden to my soul. Fuck. It's just fucked up. Now, Jesus Christ, what would happen if we actually looked at it as a root cause and core issues, as a direct result of this horrific trauma, spiritual, bodily, and psychological trauma to this individual? And then we dealt with it in the family without demonizing the family or anyone else as a result of it. And we don't demonize that. We just fucking break the chain on that shit. You know, you're talking about breaking the chain of events on fucking drug addiction and other forms of abuse, but what about this? Or no, do you want to just keep feeding your fucking kids to Molech? Like the Israelites did? Not confront that within yourselves or within family or with... You just keep feeding them to them. Fuck. Jesus Christ, man. If it's up at the top levels... And you know, there's some very economically powerful and some sadistic fucks in those seats. Yeah, clearly, obviously. Well, you know what, dude? Nobody fucking lives forever, motherfucker. I'm not afraid to face my creator. And I surely shit don't want to live around a bunch of fucking people who are. Personally. So, it's just fucked. So I'm doing what I can about it. I'm sharing this with you. And, I'm doing my part.